Today, we're going to be talking about the granddaddy of all hot sauces, Tabasco. Hello, and welcome to Pepper Passport here. We're going to review hot sauces, maybe some hot honeys, some chili paste, anything with a little bite, from mild to hot. Hot sauce just makes life go round to me. I thought this would be fun to do. Probably about a year, me and my wife are retiring and be traveling all over the world. And I thought this would be fun to do from all over. So we're just gonna go through it. I'm gonna give you some facts about the hot sauces we're doing. And then we're gonna taste it, give it a little review, what you think. The first few I do are gonna be the big mainstays everybody's heard of before. And today we are gonna be talking about Tabasco. The granddad. To me, this is the granddad. This is actually what got me on hot sauces. I grew up in North Dakota, 70s, not a mecca for hot sauces. You know, some people, the ketchup, whoo, spicy, all that vinegar. Yes. But it was a good place to grow up, though. But in the Army, I started eating some hot sauce, and that's what it is. But the main pepper in this is historically a Tabasco pepper, as far as they can tell, for the most part. And they grow it right there, Avery Island in Louisiana, just south of, if you're going down I-49. I used to drive a truck. You just keep going, you know, just keep going south after it ends, and it's about a half hour. Cool thing was I delivered about 20 minutes away from there the day before, and I parked at a Walmart there. And I picked up at the same place the next morning, but I had nothing to do. So I parked there. It was about noon. There was a hotel across the street that said trips to Tabasco plant. So I went across the street, and you'll get to know about when this was. And I asked him, I says, I'm not staying here, but how much would it cost for me just to ride in? They said, don't worry about it, don't cost. So went down with them, went to tour of the plant, really cool place. It was great. And I was there when they were selling that 25-year aged. And I tried a little bit, and it was way more expensive, but I bought 3 bottles on the spot. And it was limited edition. When I got home, I bought 3 more bottles online. But that was pretty good. But it started in 1868 by Edmund McIlhenny, and it's still family owned, everything like that. It's right there, Avery Island, Louisiana. There's a visitor museum there, tours there. It's fun. Scoville rating, the heat. They say it's 25 to 5,000. Peppers are so varied in how you mix it and how you use them. If you age them, it'll have an effect fresh, and if you clean them out and all that stuff there. So I'm basically going to be showing a chart you'll be seeing here. And it's basically 1 to 10. 1 is like a bell pepper. 10 is like way out there, you know, like the dragon and all those super, like, I don't know, stupid peppers. I guess there's a place for them, but you know what I'm talking about. So we'll taste this, give it a rating, but I got a feeling it's going to be rating right about a 6, a 5.5, 6, 5 to 6 in there, but we'll do that there. And I'm going to try to do a unique fact about the peppers, if I can find one. And this is Avery Island, pretty much always, unless there's a bad year. And this is a fermented pepper. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. I prefer fermented hot sauces to non-fermented hot sauces as a deeper flavor. Because I'm in the hot sauce, I'm about the flavor, not the heat. You know, that's why those super hot ones I'm not a huge fan of, but there's a place for them. But this is fermented. The salt they use when they ferment is just the peppers and salt, but the salt they use is actually right from where they're at. They use their own salt in the area they make, so which is kind of cool. So I got a little bottle here, so it's fresh, so it's not aged. I got this eating breakfast at a hotel in Miami. I asked for some hot sauce, and she brought out about 8, 9 of these. And then when I was leaving, she goes, hey, we got to throw that out. Take them if you want them. So I grabbed them right there. Everybody says, oh, in the Army, they had these Army. I was like Gen 1 MRE, the really, really sucky ones. Basically, you had chicken a la king, freeze-dried pork patty, freeze-dried beef patty, and Spam. That was it. No hot sauce. we carried these everywhere. But we're gonna try it here. We're gonna put it on a spoon, taste it. Most of you guys will kind of know what this is, but this is kind of a primer and everything like that. I'm gonna try to use the same amount for every hot sauce I have, about a half a teaspoon for something like that. So smell it. It has, you can taste the ferment, the pepper, a little bit of the heat. You're not smelling too much of the heat, but the earthy pepperness, the Tabasco goodness. So let's give it a try. It's Tabasco. It's good. The heat takes about a half a second to go. It doesn't really hit, depends on where you touch in your mouth. If you're just taking a spoonful, it'll kind of get all over at once. Some will hit you different parts. But this is more, I'm tasting more in the back because that maybe could have went there first. And you get a nice fermented, earthy taste with the heat. Heat's going to be about I'll say 5.5 or 6, right in there. This is by scale, about 1 to 10. But it's very good pepper, hot sauce here. I am a fan of the Tabasco peppers. When I lived in Texas, we actually grew them. You know, we'd get some cuttings, and we actually would grow some, and I would make my own hot sauce. But again, Tabasco is one of the granddads. Good hot sauce, try it. And what would it be good on? Almost anything. You know, eggs, chicken. I put it on hamburgers, everything like that. Throw it in beans, casseroles, anything like that if you want a little pep. And it does, since it's fermented, it has a deeper flavor. So you're getting really good flavor like that. That's it. I hope you guys like this. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor, give it a like and subscribe. I do appreciate this as I'm starting off. And if you want me to try to any hot sauces in particular, let me know down below. Throw it in there. And like I said, I'm going to try to do everything I can I find along the way. And we're going to Southeast Asia. I'm really looking forward to trying all the different local little places I eat at, their chili paste and stuff like that. So that should be fun too. Thank you guys for watching this. Hope everybody has a good day. Thanks.